Welcome to Adventures in Gaming, and today we're going to give you a first look at We Happy Few by Compulsion Games. First off, we're going to let you know that this is available, or was available, on Xbox One via the game preview program, and it is an alpha version, so it's only a partial game, and unfortunately we didn't realize that it was a timed game, so now I can't play it unless I actually buy the game, which I plan on doing anyway. But it would have been nice to know before I started playing that it was actually a timed version of this game, because I really was taking my time and looking around and doing some things, and I would have tried to have accomplished more if I would have known that it was a timed release. If you haven't seen the trailer preview, go ahead and look that up. You can watch it, and it's going to show you this portion right here. But I'm going to pick up the game right where that leaves off, because it takes you through that very exact same thing the first time you start up the game.
Whatever happened to you, Prudence? You're not coming back, are you, Prue? But where did she go?
Oh my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Christ. I can't believe I'm still alive. More or less. Ow. Feels like I lost an argument with a train.
What's going on today?
I can't go back. I've got to get out of here.
The circus is coming to town. Ha-ha.
So then you first scene switch to the Wellington Underground here, and I popped up my inventory to show you what we have. We got some jerky and some other things. There's a crafting area where you can collect different items along the way that are sitting on the ground or whatever, and put them in your pack, and then collect the number of different items to be able to craft what you actually want. Later on, we got to craft a lockpick, so we'll show you that.
I think you ought to play today, just to be sure. But you can never be too careful. So at 3, gather in front of them.
So as you can see here, in order to get in this maintenance locker, it's locked, and so you just got to figure out that you need to be able to make a lockpick to take care of that. So if we look at the lockpick, you see that it cost a metal bit to take care of that, and we crafted it, and now we have one. So if you go back, you can actually hold the Y button, and it'll pick the lock for you. And then voila, there's the goodies that we have inside, which we needed to use to get into the hatch over here.
He waited a year and a day for them to come back. On the 366th day, he hanged himself.
Once we've actually escaped out of the area there, we notice that we have this journal entry and that we have a new quest. We've got to reach St. George's home. Well, the only problem with that is there was no directional arrows given, so you don't know where you're at, you don't know which direction you want to go, and you've got very limited visibility on your map. So I just kind of roamed around and just tried to get a feel for the game.
He doesn't look well. I suppose I should help him. Fog's probably starting to roll in about now. Please just lie down.
Okay, so I'm really trying to just figure out what I'm supposed to do here, and ended up deciding just to take this guy down and then search his body. So I probably should have talked to him first, but that was my mistake. The game kind of reminds me of, or gives me the feel of the BioShock series of games. It's a little more slow paced, but it will probably pick up once you get the good gist of what you're supposed to be doing here. I'm supposed to be finding this St. James home place or whatever, and I just have no idea where to look for this thing. Here you can see the map, and it kind of shows you where water is. In the upper left hand corner you can see that I'm hungry, so I need to get something to eat. At certain points during this game I'm also thirsty too, and it shows a little bottle of water up in the corner.
Back off, you.
Ah, but where's Kilroy when you need him, eh?
Things fall apart. The center cannot hold.
So you can kind of find these benches sitting around and sit down and read the newspaper at these benches and try to get an idea of what's going on in this area. I didn't find this section of the paper to be too helpful, to be honest with you, but I suppose I really didn't know what I was looking for. You also do a lot of searching in this game. It's nice that they highlight things. As you can see, that mailbox is highlighted, but it's got this note in there, and they give it a name, Vector, and it says that they're lore. I guess it's just clues to what's going on, and gives you an idea of where to look for things. So I see this stuff sitting up there, and I guess I'm going to just try to get it down, so I figured I'd wheel it down, but that introduces a fighting mechanic, and as you can see here, we're got some guys jumping out of the bushes, and I wasn't quite used to exactly what I need to do. You can push them and knock them back, but you can see I've got lung buildup there at the bottom, so I guess that tells you that I'm starting to get worn out. Each one of these characters also has a symbol over the top of their head, which I'm assuming is kind of tell you what their health is, but it seemed like the angle was kind of low, and I don't know if that's because I was looking low or what, but I beat him up. I get to get some food out of here, check myself out, I look at my vitals, and this gives you some good information on where you're at as far as the health of your person there, because in this game, once you die for good. There is no saves, nothing. It starts you all over, and gives you a new map of the world. It regenerates a new map of the world every time you start the game. So it was at this point that I actually got to the end of the game, and it was unfortunate because I didn't know it was a timed game, and I wish I could have done a little bit more, but I very much so look forward to giving this game more time, and when it becomes full release, I don't think I'm going to play it during its alpha series that it's running at now, but when it becomes a full release, I'll definitely look at buying it. I appreciate you watching this first look at We Happy Few, and thanks for watching Adventures in Gaming. Keep on gaming, and go Tigers.